Hello everybody, welcome to GTPlanet and welcome to another one of our daily races videos here on the channel. My name is Chaz and I'm going to be guiding you through the 3 races that we've been given for this week, and we're going to be taking one of them on today as well. We've got our usual selection of a Group 4 race and a Group 3 race, basically GT4 and GT3 specifications, and of course the usual specified car race, but normally that applies to the A race, which is a no DRSR update event, so that means no matter what happens, your driver rating and safety rating will not be affected. Doesn't mean go out there and smash into everybody, but it does mean go out there and enjoy yourself. But this time it's in a bit of a strange order because we've got the Group 4 cars in race A. So this is a race around Grand Valley on the south layout, using racing hards, 1 times tyre wear and 1 times fuel usage. You've got the usual Group 4 cars to choose from, but partially allowed settings can be changed, so you can mess with the brake balance over the course of a race. So if the tyres do start to go off at the end and you need a little bit more rotation going into the corner, then you can dial that brake bias back a little bit, get the rear end sort of stepping out slightly into some of the corners. A nice straightforward race there, which is only 5 laps long with 12 cars involved. Race B takes on the role of having the Group 3 cars for this week, and it's on the Daytona International Speedway road course, which is on racing hards. Again, just a sprint race. It's only going to be 4 laps long this time, and again, you can mess with the brake balance as it goes on. In this, though, in comparison to Race A, the DR and SR, your driver rating and safety rating, can be affected, so obviously do behave yourselves out there. Penalties and everything are still on light as you'd expect. Tyre wear and fuel usage is on 1 times. That's going to be a good race in Group 3 cars though, actually, because slipstreaming around there is really important, and those cars are quite prone to loving a bit of slipstream. But the one that we're interested in today is this one. Race C starts at 9 AM, so it starts in about 10 minutes time for me. It's in the Radical SR3 SL, which is a car I don't think I've driven before, unless it's that horrible red one that you have to do the circuit experience on at Brands Hatch. If it is, then I hate this car, so you're going to have a lot of fun laughing at me today. 1 fuel wear, said it again, 1 tyre usage, 1 fuel wear. I've done it again. 1 fuel usage, or 1 times fuel usage, with a grid start with a false start check. That's quite important this time, actually. It's just 1 specified car. There must be a pit stop, but you go from hards to hards, but it's sports hards, so it's not racing slicks. You need to be actually very, very cautious on those. Everything else looks pretty normal, to be fair, just light in terms of the penalties, but they're still there, and there's a balance of performance which is aimed more towards mid-speed. It's 13 laps at Road Atlanta. That's not a massive amount of time in one of these cars, but I think that's going to be quite the challenge all the same. So let's hop into one and see what we can do, shall we? What colour shall we go in? I like me some blue. We'll go Gulf Blue. Right, 10 minutes. Let's go and get used to this car, do some qualifying, and see whether I can actually drive the thing. Okie dokie. I'm not very good at this circuit. I'm just going to get that excuse out of the way now and tell you that I'm not very good at this track. Let's see what it handles like. I'm going to take it nice and easy to begin with. So I remember this car, wow, understeering a lot. It's turbocharged. Not sure how many Radicals are turbocharged, but I don't think it's a lot of them. A lot of them have always used motorbike engines, so they're really small, high-revving, punchy engines. I'm not taking any chances with the handling of this car. I know that everyone says that Radicals are really nimble, agile, track-based machines, but this one feels a bit floaty. Ugh, especially out of corner. Might just be down to the fact it's on sports hards. You can definitely, whoa, turn it in too much. It doesn't like high-speed cornering line there. Wow, you're on a knife edge through there. It may just have a bit of a 4-wheel drift about it where it recovers, but it really does feel like you're on a knife edge down that part of the circuit. Wow. On and off the throttle so many times there into 2nd gear. Oh, I don't dare press the brakes fully. It just feels like it's going to go straight on. What's the traction control on, actually? Because it feels like there's a lot. It's only on 1. It's kicking in very easily through some of these corners. I've got like a splinter or something in my finger. It's doing my head in. It does have 6 gears in a very high ratio 6 gear. Very good brakes, I have to say, actually. When I do get on the brakes properly, it does go, whoa, the understeer, and then the oversteer, and then the traction control just holding me back. Let's go for another one. I don't trust it. It's hard to trust this car. Let's see what the brakes are like. Oh my god, you stop. You absolutely hit a wall. Okay, so maybe we don't need to worry about too much. As long as you're braking a straight line, Chaz. Yep, lost a bit of time there. It's very strange, the behaviour down there, because it feels like the back end's going, and then when you actually turn in, it's just understeer from the front. It's really strange. Okay, we're a couple of tenths up. Staying in 4th there. The understeer. You don't get much lock in this thing. That's something I've noticed. Like, you put on lock and then there is the understeer. You can see the wheel go light, and then all of a sudden you're anything oversteer on the exit. Very strange car. Staying in 5th, braking hard. Oh, that felt fantastic. Again though, understeer, oversteer. It's got a bit of everything. We've gained, well, over half a second in that final chicane alone across the line, and it is a 1:35.676 in qualifying. An interesting part of that lap there is as you come over the final crest, just out of the last corner, the car kicks the traction control in because you're going over the hill, and obviously the car's going light, the wheels feel like they're going to spin. There's going to be a lot of people, I think, who don't run traction control that will get a big advantage over there, and maybe take the risk of spinning up the rears and having an accident. But still, this is an interesting car to drive, this, so I'm looking forward to the race. Let's skip on a bit and head straight into it, shall we? Just realised that my camera is very high up over there, isn't it? Let's try and... There you go, you can see me now. That's nice, isn't it? Right then, let's see where we are. We are 9th on the grid with a 1:35, 10th on the grid with a 1:35.6, 1:32.7 for the pole sitter. That's not too bad, is it? Means that we can try and move forward a little bit because I'll still be getting used to the car. It's not the easiest situation to get used to a car in race trim though, and obviously with drivers around you in the race you may need to make a few more adjustments and change your racing lines and brake earlier, brake later, and do a few other bits to adapt to what's going on in the race. So we'll see, I'll try and survive. Warm-up's over anyway, so let's get comfy and let's crack on. Oh, you like that one in the little TS020 livery there? Oh, it's gone. Okay, 13 laps here, all on hards. We need to be careful with the start. Oh, I've done it again. Rolled forward on the clutch. I forgot that I did that last time. Well, we got a bit of help. Sorry, I'll say that in English. I got a bit of help. Let's go on radar in the bottom right, see what's what. Brake a little bit early. Just take it easy. You can never take it too easy in the first corner. Someone's off. Someone else is off. Nice. Why do I feel so nervous about this one? Please don't headbutt me. Over the curb. Car's off in front. Car's coming back on in front. Contact in front. I'm going to wait. Oh, car me right. Please don't understeer him into me. Oh, that's a bit of a harsh penalty for that guy, I'd say. Look at me here. Being so soft. There's contact everywhere. Car on the right. Well, crazy start already, and this is not a no DRSR update event. This isn't the chaos that we saw. Oh, sorry, buddy, but I was a little bit late getting my nose down the inside there, wasn't I? That was really poor. That was poor. I like that. All right, come on. Let's survive. I did go a little bit late down the inside there. That was a bit shoddy from me, sorry. We need to stick with that train at the front, though, because the slipstream in there down this back straight is going to be very important. I don't dare turn the traction control off, though. That feels like it'd be a bit of a poor idea in the long run. So one lap down. Oh, God, it wants to break away on the brakes there. God, brake in a straight line, you pig. Car off. Seems like cars aren't ghosting at all here, so they're not turning into objects that you suddenly can't hit. When they're having mistakes, I'm going to back out of this. Hopefully the guy behind me does as well. Oh, God. It's such a strange car to drive. Sometimes it's really oversteery, sometimes it's really not. It goes from understeer to oversteer very, very suddenly. They're both going in hot. We'll keep our nose down the inside here. Stay in second gear. Nearly 3 wide. There's the oversteer. If this gets too feisty in the group, part of me wants to pit early to get out of the traffic and out of the trouble and have a bit of clean air to do some fast laps with, but at the same time I want this to be entertaining for you lot. I don't want to be sat on my own for the whole race. Let's see what happens behind. You keep your eye on the radar and I'll just go about having the corner, shall I? Okay, I looked at the radar and he's just sent it. Oh, hello. I like my nose where it was, thank you. Please don't chop it off. Excuse me. My countryman. Oh, I was trying to be too greedy there. A car left. Hello. Overtaking prohibited, lad. Green flag. Oh, he's overdone that, hasn't he? Ah, tried to go through on the left. All I did was help him out. Oh, God. Go on, overdo it. It's actually quite good, this, because you're on tiptoes and you're just waiting for other people to just overstep the mark that slight bit and just take themselves off. Oh, look at it. There's nice friendly racing. Backing out. Make sure you don't hit the back of your competitors. I'm not doing you lot justice today, I'm really sorry. Oh, I was down the inside for quite a while there, in fairness. And I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I don't think that was too unfair. Not compared to the first incident I had there, because that was really shoddy on me. I was going to say there's quite a few of you that seem to really enjoy watching these videos, and it means a lot to us here at GTPlanet. Thank you. It means a lot to me as well. I'm glad I can be of entertainment. I'm going to stay all the way over to the right here. Let's try and get some sort of cutback on this guy. Let's go for an early apex here and then get the run off the corner. Oh, that was absolutely awful, Chaz. What are you doing? Or was it? Kind of got the job done, but it's not going to be enough down here. Or is it? I don't really want to be on the inside here, thank you. A horrible corner to try and get down the inside on. Still scared of turn 3. There's another car in front of Green Blood that's just slowed down a little bit here, so it's become a bit more of a quartet. I was very wide of the mark there, wasn't I? Please don't track limits me. Please. Thank you. Let's do it again. Again, mate, I'm right. I'm trying to get off, but I mean, I was down the inside. I just then couldn't stop the car bouncing off him because it was oversteering. Let's pull over to the right. Signify the fact that we're going to stop for a penalty. We'll probably have to change down to 4th. Yep. Let's let him by. He's going to go by anyway. Not got much choice. Whoa, oversteer again on the exit. Yeah, you can hear the car lift there. You hear the turbocharger spool down. We've got the run here. Nice run. He doesn't seem keen to give you the inside line, this guy, does he? Oh, I've been nailed. Oh, that wasn't on me. I got nailed there. That's a big shame, that. I don't want that to reflect on me. The show must go on, I'm afraid. We have to carry on. I didn't even see the other car behind me on the map, did you? I was so focused on the car in front, I didn't see another car behind, but I broke early to not hit Bob. And then that car hit me. Let's see if we can catch up with these guys in front, shall we? Sort of letting the traction control do its thing there and dance me around the corner. It was a bit weird, but it somehow worked. So that's personal best at the expense of Bob, unfortunately. I'm really sorry, mate. Hate turn 1 here. So difficult in this car. It wants to try and kill you on the brakes. I'm feeling a top 5 here. I've just had a sudden realisation as well, everybody. In the way that I record these things, so I record this on my PC via a capture card, so I'm playing the PlayStation 5, which is just over here, on the PC, but I'm actually playing the game through the recording software right now, and I'm not actually looking at it on the screen, so there's maybe a slight delay to the inputs, which is why this car feels so weird. Whoops. See, look at this nice, respectful, tidy stuff from these guys, braking early to not hit each other. Zimet's overdone it slightly there. Oh, no, overtaking. Could have done with a run on him there. Oh, he's overdone it. So have I. Sugar. Who's this behind us? Not sure his username is completely appropriate. There he goes. The red-eyed Stig. Oh, look at that sneaky move. This feels horrible. It's an entertaining little car to drive, though, because you never know when it's going to next try and kill you. The tyres will survive an absolute age by the look of it. Green Blood's gone off. He's also going to get a penalty now as well and drop back. Ah, plenty of contact going on here. There's a gap. I did try and back out of that at the right moment, but I didn't quite get it spot on. That's going to be track limits. Let's try that same move that Stig did before on this guy. Sorry, mate. Now we're on the marbles. Way out wide, try and slot back in. This is feisty stuff. And with an input delay, because I'm watching this on the recording software rather than on the actual screen, this is art. Wow. It's at a reduced frame rate in the recording software as well. I've run 165 Hz monitors, so it's at a really high refresh rate most of the time, but watching this through the recording software, it's probably doing it at about 45 FPS, and then there's input lag as well. This is not the easiest race I've ever done, I can tell you that for free. This is great racing though, I must say. I feel really bad on Bob before for that contact. Greenblood's gone in hot there. Let's try and get him on the exit. Anyone pitting? No. Probably should have pitted there. Prime opportunity to do so, innit? We're going to pit at the end of this lap regardless of what happens. Zimmet's off. Bye, mate. It's easy to do that, though, when someone gets past you. Oh, he's instantly quit. That's a shame. I was going to say it's easy to do that, though, when you're trying to push to catch the car in front. Oh, someone's just got past you. Then you can easily overdo it and then get angry at the fact that you've lost the place and push too hard to stay with them again. Oh, that's track limits all day long. Oh, dear. Understeer on understeer. Please don't hit me. The guys at the front must be having a nice tidy race with nothing going on. We're half a minute behind. Okay, so people are pitting now. I think that might cause a bit of an influx if they've seen some of the guys near the front come in. Oh my god, it does feel like the tyres are going off though. I've got nowhere near as much confidence in the car as I had before, and even then I didn't have any confidence in it. Interesting pit lane entrance here at Road Atlanta. Don't change them, don't refuel it, just go. Wait, do you have to change the tyres even if you don't have to change the tyres, do you? Oh, please tell me you don't actually have to change them for a new set. It just says required pit stops, and we've had a pit stop. Car coming. I'm going to let him by. Didn't want to risk anything in case he was pushing into turn 3. Whoa, big slide round there. Well, we never wish anything bad on our competitors, because that's not good sportsmanship. However, if something happens up front and we get a top 5 out of this, I'll be pretty happy. Because that's the aim now, top 5. We were quite a while off the 5th place driver when we were in that little group, so we are going to need something to happen to him up front. Here's the slipstream on Universe. Just going to put my nose down the inside and just hope that he goes deep on the brakes because of that. No, he's got it stopped very well. Overdid it on the exit again. Take a wider line here, get a smooth run through the final corner. Universe has done alright there actually, he's had a good final sector. Be interesting to see if we actually gain some places for people not pitting and getting penalties. Oh, you've gone deep there, son. I've gone sideways there, son. Oh, you know what? I've really started to enjoy this car. It's not the best handling car in the world on these tyres. It's not the fastest car in the world on these tyres. Oh, God. It's got fantastic brakes, though. But it can be a bit of a laugh because it's got this big, long slide about it that doesn't catch you out, but it just sort of warns you every so often that it's not an invincible little prototype car. I think from the back it looks fantastic as well. From the front they look dreadful. Look at the run here. I pop my nose out down the inside. Broke a little bit earlier than him. Just slotted back in. I tried to smooth out the exit of the corner but just didn't get it. Car's in front of pitting. Hats off to Bob for not quitting. It's very easy to quit and Bob has not. He's continued on. Whoa! Big jump over the curb. Good God, that's terrifying. It's so scary when the traction control's trying to help you out and all it does is hinder you. Oh, what? That's harsh. Probably don't need second there. You probably just need third and then you grab second for this tight one. We've got the run on him, but we're going to get a penalty. Leaders are pitting now. I thought he was going to pit then. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, man. Just pushing that too bit hard, can't speak English and stuff. Just pushing that bit too hard. Clipped that curb, overdid it, and annoyingly the damage is going to affect me for this whole lap now because it was after I crossed the line. Car behind. Car on the inside. I think it's Bob actually. Hopefully he doesn't try and murder me because of the contact before. Alright, I'm still here. Car that's a lap down. Oh no, Bob's lost it. Was it Bob? I don't think it was it? It's moments like that in a car like this that can just ruin the car for you and just get rid of all confidence that you had. Through the chicane one more time with the pain of traction control kicking in. Over the hill. And I'm afraid, while we do have a top 10, it's not the top 5 that we hoped for, everybody. I'm really sorry. That is tough. Yeah, the guy that was in front of us before didn't pit, so we got 8th place. But that is very, very difficult, that is. You see a Radical and you think, oh, mint, little prototype car, you know, it's going to stick like glue and it's going to be really nimble and agile. on sports hards like that. It just floats everywhere. Road Atlanta is always a big challenge as well. Great fun circuit to drive. And that's Daily Race C for you. It is not easy at all. Daily Races A and B, of course, Group 4 and Group 3 cars. So if you enjoy them, then you can go and obviously race in those races as well. Thank you very much for watching, though, everybody. Really hope you've enjoyed the video as ever. And I will see you in a week's time. Have a good one.